Encouraging words, some things that I've been thinking about and realizing, and just here to share with you. A few weeks ago, we got to go to the lake, and we have some relatives who have a lake house, and it's one of my most favorite places to be. On the water, relaxing, with friends and family, people I love. And one of the things that I noticed that I was reflecting on and just remembering is that, when you're on the water or by a body of water, a lake, still water, and you're at the edge, and whatever's in the middle, like if a boat's coming by with people in it, or even people on the other side of the lake, you can hear their conversations. Their voices travel, and if you're quiet, you can hear everything they're saying. And I just thought about how those voices carry far, and I was just reflecting on that and thinking, what voices carry far? All voices carry far, but specifically at the edge of the water. How does that correlate in my life? And the thing I thought about is encouraging voices carry far. Those that listen and want to hear what you're saying, and they have words that make you feel better, that raise you up, right? And that comes with humility and kindness. And so I was just reminded of this verse in Colossians 3, chapter 12 says, "Therefore, as God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved, clothe yourself with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience." Compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. And I'm thinking right now that our world could use people clothed and going out into their worlds and into their families, who are just blanketed with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. I wanted to encourage us all with that we would recognize that we are holy and dearly loved by a God who knows exactly what's going on, and by a God who cares for us more than we can ever imagine. And when we take compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience, that he speaks loud. Those words carry far, the things we take with us. And sometimes that means that we have to recognize that in ourselves, right? We have to exercise and have self-compassion, self-kindness, self-gentleness, and rest in that. Allow him to do that. A few things I just wanted to touch on, and just to, again, just encourage us with today. Self-kindness means treating yourself tenderly like you would someone you love, especially in suffering. If you resist that self-criticism and employ gentle care towards your own good soul. Just love yourself, right? That common humanity involves you telling yourself, I'm not alone. Life is hard because it's hard, not because I'm unworthy of goodness. Don't take blame for what has been ubiquitous since the beginning of time, right? Just give yourself that. Recognize that you're not alone. And then one of the ways that we can just continue to practice is just having mindful acceptance. And that just works to not override our own pain, but it just takes a more detached observer's view. Give yourself permission to move forward. Don't be so hard on yourself. See, we were created with divinity in our marrow. We are holy vessels meant for love and goodness. Everything about us was made for glory. And this life, we talked about it last week, just being hard. It doesn't seem hard, feel hard. It just is hard. And life breaks in so many ways because we live in failing bodies on a fluctuating earth with unchecked injustice where hurt people hurt people. And unfortunately, right, this is the price of admission to being a human person with a life. And we're experiencing that in all ways right now. And so the encouragement that I just want to bring to you is, therefore, as God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved, clothe yourself with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience, and recognizing that our voices carry far. And as we give grace to ourselves, love ourselves, recognize that we were created with divinity in our marrow, we can use our voices to make our lives in this world a better place. They carry far. From the water's edge. On Sunday mornings, we've been going through Psalm 23, and that's what the shepherd does, right? He leads us to still waters. So as we recognize how our voices carry as we're sitting by the water, what are some ways we can use our words to make the world a better place? How can our humble voice be carried far? I'm praying for you this week, praying that there is peace and calm and rest and in all the things, in the decisions that need to be made, in the situations you find yourself in. Love you, friends. Have a great week.